Hey y'all, as I promised y'all, I'm giving y'all the tea on why me and Dillon split up. It's my first YouTube video. I know I look like crap. I didn't brush my hair today, but I'm just gonna talk to y'all like I talk to my girlfriends and tell y'all exactly what happened. So here we go. Here's the tea. So you know how when you get into this routine, when you've been with someone for like a really long time and you do the same thing every single day. Well, me and Dillon had gotten to that routine, and y'all know I'm not no routine ass girl. I'm not gonna cook and clean every day. That's just not me. I'm always looking for adventure, and I feel like Dillon is too. So I had got bored, and I'm sure he did too. So anyways, I had went shopping one day with my Nana, and somehow Dillon got into all my phone, every bit of my phone. And I had been snapping other guys, not in a sexual way or like wanting to hang out way, just like talking. So anyways, I get home and I could tell like something was wrong. And at that point in time, I had been shopping all day, so I didn't really care to hear it, you know? Like, I was like, okay, I know something's wrong because he's being real quiet, so I'm gonna wrap gifts, and I'm gonna put up my Christmas tree, and I'm gonna just ignore it and hope it goes away. Well, that obviously didn't happen. After I got done putting up the Christmas tree, he was like, hey, let's go outside and talk, and I was like, okay. So we were outside talking, and he was like, so you've been talking to other dudes? And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, you've been talking to other dudes. And I was like, I like knew like deep down I had been like caught from snapping other guys. So I just figured, what can I do to flip this around on him? So I said, you know what? You must have came up with this in your mind because you're guilty for something you did. And he was like, no. And he got really mad, and it was a huge argument. And I just went back inside trying to act hard because I was panicking and I didn't really know what to do. So I was like, I'm gonna go back inside and act like I don't care. Because that's the answer to everything, right? Act like you don't care. That was a huge mistake. I shouldn't have acted like that. He called his friend, and I heard him talking to him outside, and he was like, hey, come get me. I'm going to talk about some things. Come and get me. Let's go out. Well, when I heard that, I called his friend, and I said, hey, you pull up in my driveway, and I'm going to bust out your windows. So I guess his friend had called his wife, and his wife called me, and she was like, Amy, please don't bust out our windows. Don't do that. And at this point, my anger management certificate is so far out the window, and I just caused all this mess. So I started doing my counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Doing all my meditation, Hakuna Matata, trying to calm down because I'm thinking he's about to leave me. Well, anyways, his friend talked him into staying, so he stayed, and we made up, and I thought everything was good for 2 days. 2 days. So 2 days later, I wake up early. That'll never happen, so it was just something, y'all. I just knew it in my gut. So a girl had called me, and she was like, hey, I just want to let you know that Dillon is texting my sister. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, Dillon's texting my sister. I was like, when? She was like, Wednesday. Wednesday is when I went shopping with my Nana, and he had went through my phone. So I was like, bet, send me the screenshots. So she sent me the screenshots, and Dillon asked this girl, did she want to fuck? Y'all, when I tell y'all, I was so damn mad. I can't even explain how mad I was. I just went psychotic. So he was in the bed still asleep, so I called my mama. I was like, hey, you better get down here. I'm about to do something crazy. And she was like, oh, Amy, don't do nothing crazy. I'm coming down there. I was like, I'm about to go crazy. You're going to have to get me out of jail, mama. You better come down here. So my mama came to my house, and by then I'm outside chain smoking and burying all of his Xbox games. I don't know why I did that. I just felt like doing that because I'm crazy. I was out there burying all his Xbox games. I was like, I'm about to kick him out, and he ain't gonna have no fun on his Xbox. So anyways, my mama pulls up, and she was like, Amy, don't do nothing crazy. Please don't do nothing crazy. I was like, Mama, I ain't gonna do nothing crazy. I'm gonna just tell him to get out. I had planned for it to go like that, but that's not how it went. I came inside. And I just started thinking about it. I was like, this mug. I grabbed the box fan and I threw it at him. And I was like, you've been texting this dusty ass girl? Get out my house. Now, let me tell y'all the girl. So why I'm so mad is because I know that what I did was messed up. Like, yeah, I was talking to other guys, but I knew this bitch, okay? I knew this girl, and she's so ugly, so dusty, so broke. And I'm like, you know what? If you're going to cheat on me, why can't you cheat on me with somebody cuter? You know, like somebody that makes more money than me, somebody that looks better than me. I let this bitch borrow my foundation one time, my Smashbox foundation, because I felt sorry for her, okay? I let her borrow my Smashbox foundation. So that, I just cannot get over that, y'all. I'm like, I let this girl borrow my foundation and y'all are going to make a fool out of me? No. So anyways, back to the story. I threw my box fan at him and I told him to get out. He started trying to grab some of his stuff and I was like, no, you ain't leaving with nothing in here. Get out. My mama's outside, you know, trying to fight him and stuff like a crazy girl. I need help. Anyways, I was like, get out. I stole his phone before he could leave because he wasn't finna be texting and calling other girls. So anyways, he left and he was like walking down the road and one of his friends had came and got him. And anyway, so we were split up for like a good week or two. And I was just so mad, y'all. Every time we would talk to each other, I would be like, you did this and this. And he'd say, well, I did this because you did this. And we just were not getting anywhere. Like, ugh. And I just could not believe it, you know. Like, he had talked to this girl that I let her use my foundation. But anyways, he basically left with nothing. And I got to keep everything. So that gave me some form of closure. I'm so crazy, y'all. But anyways, so we were just arguing all the time. We really never had anything nice to say to each other. He was talking to other girls. I was talking to other guys again. And finally, I don't know what happened, y'all, but I started feeling sad. I'm like, you know what? This guy treated me good, really, really good. Besides this one little incident we had, and no one has ever treated me the way that he has, and he like literally does every single thing for me. He's like my life partner, like my partner in crime. Like all we do is laugh all day, and I just felt so lonely and sad. And I didn't know at the time, but he was feeling that way too. So I had wrote him, you know, just like a little thing, like basically saying, you know, I'm sorry for the way I reacted. I basically aired out all of our business to Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook, and to everyone in my county because I'm petty and psychotic and I need to work on that. And, you know, he would like, you know, kind of be nice back. And then finally one day, he texted me and he sent me that song Through the Storm. I don't know if y'all know that, but it's like a rap song. But anyways, if you listen to that song, it's really good. But he was like, if you have anybody else in your house, this is what I'm gonna do. And I was like, oh, you know, I like that. So anyways, we started talking and then he came over and we got back together. Well, I was just gonna keep it on the down low that we was back together. I was not about to tell anybody ever again because I was so embarrassed that I had aired out all my business on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram out of anger, and I didn't want to tell anybody what I had did because I didn't want to look like a piece of shit too, you know. So I was just trying to blame everything on him. So I called Nilsa, and Nilsa was giving me the runaround. She's like, okay, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. And, you know, she really helped me. Basically, she just told me, you know, she supported me in whatever decision I made. And I am who I am, and that's why she loves me. By the way, I'm wearing her lip gloss right now. And then I called Candace, and Candace was praying with me. And Kirk decided to air it out on Instagram Live. And then I posted a picture on Instagram, and then everyone started going in on me. They were like, We used to look up to you. You're nothing to look up to. You did all this for followers. First of all, I did not do nothing for followers. I did that out of anger, okay? I did that out of anger. And then after I got myself into a shitstorm by getting back with him, you know, like, I didn't want to release a video because I didn't want to look like a piece of crap too, you know, or blame it all on him and then him, you know, take the rap for all of it. So I was talking to Nilsa and Candace, and basically they were like, look, just be honest. That's why people love you. That's why people like you, because you're real. So just be honest. So this is it. This is the truth. This is what happened between me and Dillon. And I know that I told y'all I was going to release the girl's name, but I can't do that because, you know, these broke ass girls like to sue me. So that's the tea. That's the story. Swipe up and like this video. If y'all want some more videos, let me know in my comments and just comment on what y'all think. I love y'all.